Hey traders, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys had an amazing week. It was a very beautiful week. On the NZDJPY, I made around I think 900 pounds. So let's dive into the markets and see what happened last week. So NZDJPY, this was the market which I took the trade on. So last week I told you guys the weekly was bullish, daily was bullish. This was the previous high, and this was the previous high low. So what I was waiting for, the price to come back to the area of interest and then take a buy. So if we drop down to the 4-hour, then I also told you guys that I was looking for the price to break this neckline of a head and shoulder. If you look at this, left head, right shoulder, and then break and then retest, and then we can take a counter trend rate to this area of interest. But as soon as the market opens on Monday, it just went straight to the actual area of interest. So the price never came back or retested, so never executed the trade around this area. Then the price on the daily reached to the daily area of interest. It rejected the previous structure point, rejected the around psychological level, rejected the area of interest. So I was ready to take a buy. So if we go down to the 4-hour, then what I waited for the 4-hour is to break the structure, shift the structure, and then retest and then take a buy. So if you see, this was the previous lower high, lower low. Price has broken above the previous lower high, came back, retested, and I entered on this engulfing, which was the big blue candle engulfed the small red candle over here. And I took this trade on Thursday, I think, and on the Friday I closed this trade on this candle over here. I don't take trades on Friday, and I did enter on Thursday, but I closed on Friday. So, and it gave me around 2:1 risk to reward, which was a very good risk to reward. If I have waited for a bit longer, then it's around 2.5, which is also nice, but you should not be greedy in a trading. So I was happy hitting my take profit, so I closed the trade on this candle over here, right, this one. Next one is GBP/JPY, same trade as the NZD/JPY, but NZD/JPY was much more clearer than the GBP/JPY. Let me tell you why. Because on the GBP/JPY, weekly was bullish, daily was bullish as well, and if we drop down to the 4-hour, what I was waiting for is to retest this inverted head and shoulder, which was left head and right shoulder. What I was waiting for the price to break and come back and retest the neckline of the head and shoulder, which it never did, so never executed the trade. So next one is AUD/JPY. I was waiting for the price to either give me a tap into this area so that we can take the counter trend trade, but never came back, never executed the trade, or come back to this area of interest so that we can take a buy, but never came back to this area of interest, never executed the trade. Simple as that. USD/JPY, same. I think Weekly was bullish, daily was bullish. Was waiting for the price to come back to this area of interest, which it did. And why did I not executed it? Oh, because I did get everything. Um, this was the previous lower high, lower low, price break above the previous lower high, came back, retested, give me an entry signal. The only problem was my stop loss was too big. I don't want 136 pips of stop loss. It's just not logical. If you look at the NZD JPY, it was just like 37 pips. So 30 to 40 or maybe like max 60 is okay. But on the USD JPY, stop loss was like 136 pips. So it was like too big for me, so never executed the trade. Next one is GBP CHF. GBP CHF is ready for the next week, I think, because it just it just reached our area of interest. So until the price reached to your area of interest, you should never execute a trade, because that was basically your analysis that price will come to this area of interest and then you'll execute your trade and all. So yeah, price literally like on Friday it came back to Thursday it came to the area of interest, but I didn't get my entry anywhere, so never executed the trade. So it might be ready for the next week, but we'll see how it goes. Next one is AUD CAD. When we started off on Monday, the price was here. Daily was bullish, weekly was bullish, and 4-hour was bearish, I think. But on Monday, I never got my entry signal on the entry signal on the lower time frames. So was waiting for the daily closure, but the daily on Monday closed. This was the candle which was closed on Monday, and this broke the previous high low, so the daily became bearish. So now what I was waiting for, the price to come back to this same area of interest, where the price should reject the area of interest, EMA, and the round psychological level. But the price never came to the area of interest, so never executed the trade. Next one was NZD CAD. Was waiting for the price to come back to the area of interest, give me an entry signal, and then I'll take a sell. But price did not come back to the area of interest, so never executed the trade. So these were the markets which I was interested last week, and NZD JPY was the trade I took. And I always post like my entry, my exit, or any kind of update in between the trade on my Instagram stories or post. So please check out my Instagram page, and the link or the name should be in the description. So make sure you check it out and follow me, and please ask any kind of question which you have. You can DM me. So yeah, these were all the markets for the last week, and I'll be posting on Sunday what markets I'm interested in for next week. Also, please keep that in mind that now the year is ending. From 25th of December till, I'd say, from my experience, I'd say first week of January. Just carefully observe the markets and try not to take a trade. So we still good to go till 25th, but after 25th, yeah, it's gonna be like holidays. Markets not gonna do much. Banks will be closed. So please be careful if you take a trade. I'll highly recommend that you should Sit back, relax, prepare yourself for the next coming year, and safe trade. Good night.